And I would say that when we saw the recession coming, we decided to shift actually our focus a little bit towards the more public sector, to more government projects. And that has actually turned out for us, particularly in Asia. Actually, you can say that when the recession started, or the downturn started 2 years ago, we made that strategic decision. But as it is now, we are changing back. We are focusing extremely strongly on our channel. We are building the channel. We have a special program that we have implemented, almost fully implemented here in Asia now. And it's actually giving us the foothold and the basis for growing the Asia market outside of the government sector as well now. I think that we have actually gone through a evolution, or whatever you want to call it, because quite some years ago we were known for having good systems for the low-end market. And then we actually came out with our Protect Corporate, which is our high-end, and it turned out to be a very, very strong product. And suddenly we were known to be the guys in the high-end. And we could see that kind of the strong revenue from the mid to low end was kind of suffering a bit because we were so successful in the high end. So now we are saying, okay, why don't we make, we need to make a strategy so that we are not only up here, but that we are also in the mid to low end. Because our mid to low end products are actually scaled down products from our high end products. So that it should be no problem, and you have the very high quality. So for us, it's just a matter of setting the right commercial strategy actually to win this market. And that is what we're doing now. In Milestone, that we are now really, really emphasizing on retail, city surveillance and transportation. And we're going to bring this all the way out in the channel, out to the regions and out into the channel, in helping and promoting actually segmentation or vertical sales. So that is going to something that we are focusing on very much in the near future. Very, very strong partner program that has a lot of different stages inside. We have professional training, we have advanced certification, which is a requirement for our channel in order to be able to sell our advanced products. We have actually sales training. We have a lot of different programs in place, not only just to do the training, but also that we want to enable the channel to be able to sell and explain the value add that there is in our products. One of the things that our value is that we have been around for quite some years. We were among the first ones to bring out IP video management systems. That means that we have a software that is actually functioning under all circumstances. It's very optimized on the different hardwares and so on. Everybody can sit down and overnight and make a 4-camera video management software. But as soon as you start to do integrations, as soon as you start to have a lot of the functionality that you find among the Milestones and those who are in our league, it's a completely different ball game. And value add is of course in functionality, but it's definitely also in that the software itself are working under all circumstances. On top of that, there's a lot of what Milestone can actually offer. Talking about the training, talking about the support, talking about pre-sales, talking about the ecosystem. And that is something that we bring to our customers. It's not that we like to have friends. That is the open platform, and that is a true value add to the end users, because that gives the end users freedom to choose whatever solution and product that they want. And the point of view is that if you want to integrate a product to Milestone, that is what you can free of charge get our SDK. That means that anyone who has some kind of a access control system or video content analytics or building management system, they can simply integrate to Milestone through our free of charge SDK. Yeah. So we have what we call map partners, which is Milestone Alliance Partners, which is towards all the camera manufacturers. But then we have Milestone Solution Partners as well, and that is focusing on all the partners that wants to integrate some kind of functionality of their own products into Milestone. And we believe, again, this is the open platform. This is what is so wonderful in the offering. I think actually a part of it started with that one of our two founders, he said it's all about decoupling the software from the hardware. And that was absolutely ingenious of him to see it that way. So he already at that point said, we don't want to be in the proprietary jail. We want to just make the software that can be on any cuts, products off the shelf, so that the customer has the freedom of choice. And we saw very, very quickly that the market actually accepted this and took it like, wow, this is a good idea. And it has turned out to be a very good idea. I mean, that's what we are known for. That is the open platform, to be working with everybody, open standards. And I think you see a lot of other standards in the world. If you talk about Bluetooth, I mean, Frederiksen founded the Bluetooth, and immediately they say this has to be an open standard. We don't want to keep it for ourselves because then it won't grow. And we say that video IP surveillance should be open because then we will make it grow.